Picture this, you're walking through a construction site and someone working overhead accidentally drops a tool. It's just a wrench, a couple of pounds, nothing major. But by the time it hits the ground, it's traveling fast enough to cause serious injury, or worse. Now imagine that wrench lands on your head. What's protecting you? Today we're talking about one of the most recognizable pieces of personal protective equipment, the hard hat. It's more than just a plastic shell. It's a lifesaver. In this video we're going to explore what hard hats are designed to do, the different types available, common mistakes people make, and how to choose the right one for the job. Let's start with why hard hats are so critical. They're designed to protect against impact and penetration. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, head injuries account for 9% of all workplace fatalities. That's a staggering number when you think about how many of those injuries could have been prevented by simply wearing a properly fitted, well-maintained hard hat. Class G stands for General. These protect against impact and limited voltage up to 2,200 volts. You'll see these in construction and general work sites where electrical hazards are minimal, but impact risks are high. Class E stands for Electrical. These are designed for high-voltage environments, protecting against shocks up to 20,000 volts. If you're an electrician or work near power lines, this is the hard hat you want. Class C stands for Conductive. These are lightweight and breathable but offer no electrical protection. They're best for areas with no electrical hazards, but where comfort and airflow are priorities. Now let's talk about types. There are two main types of hard hats. Type 1 hard hats are designed to protect against impacts to the top of the head, like falling objects. This is what most people picture when they think of a hard hat. Type 2 hard hats, on the other hand, provide protection to both the top and the sides of the head. This is crucial in work environments with hazards coming from multiple angles, like construction zones or manufacturing plants. So we've covered the basics, but what about the common mistakes people make when wearing hard hats? One of the most common mistakes is wearing the hard hat backward. It sounds ridiculous, but it happens more often than you think. A hard hat is engineered to absorb impact in specific areas. Wearing it backward compromises that protection. Another mistake? Not adjusting the suspension. A hard hat that's too loose can slip off during a fall or impact, and one that's too tight can cause headaches or restrict blood flow. The suspension system should be adjusted so it sits snugly but comfortably around your head. And then there's the issue of expiry dates. Yes, hard hats expire. Over time, the materials degrade, becoming brittle and less effective. Check the manufacturing date and replace your hard hat according to the manufacturer's guidelines. If you can't read the date stamp, it's time for a new one. Not inspecting for damage is another big mistake. Small cracks, dents, or discoloration can indicate a weakened shell. Inspect your hard hat before every use. If it's been struck by a heavy object, even if there's no visible damage, it needs to be replaced. Let's bring this to life with a real-world example. In 2019, a construction worker in Australia was struck by a falling pipe. He was wearing a hard hat, but it was an old model and hadn't been inspected in years. The impact caused severe head trauma, leading to months of rehabilitation. The investigation revealed that the hard hat was past its recommended service life. A simple replacement could have drastically reduced the severity of the injury. So how do you choose and maintain a hard hat to prevent incidents like that? First, select the right class and type. Assess your work environment. Are there electrical hazards, falling objects, multiple impact points? Choose a hard hat that meets the specific risks of your job. Next, inspect before every use. Check for cracks, dents, and wear. Look at the suspension system to ensure it's intact and properly adjusted. After any impact, replace it. Even if there's no visible damage, any significant hit can compromise the integrity of the hard hat. Treat it like a motorcycle helmet. One hard hit and it's time for a new one. Store it properly. Keep hard hats out of direct sunlight and away from extreme temperatures. UV exposure can weaken the shell, making it brittle and less effective. And don't forget to check those expiry dates. Hard hats aren't built to last forever. A common recommendation is to replace the hard hat after 5 years. If you can't read the date stamp, don't take the risk. Replace it. Let me leave you with this. The average hard hat weighs less than a pound, but in the right moment, that little piece of plastic can bear the weight of a falling wrench, a collapsing scaffold, or a stray piece of debris. It's more than just PPE, it's a second chance. So, the next time you grab your hard hat, take a second to inspect it. Adjust the fit, check the date. Because that small, simple piece of gear might just be the one thing standing between you and a serious head injury. At Safety Smart HQ, we believe that protecting your head isn't just about wearing a hard hat, it's about wearing it right. One shift, one inspection, one safe choice at a time. See you in the next video.